Now, on to a day of totally different discoveries and surprises. Welcome to the Disney Studios, the most popular movie and television studios in the world because it appeals to all ages. This is Disney's version of Hollywood, and it's home to some of the world's most incredible movie and TV attractions. The Disney Studios is where you see how Indiana Jones pulls off those hair-raising movie stunts. The Great Movie Ride is a magical journey through some of the best movies ever made. At Superstar Television, you'll star opposite celebrities like Tim Allen on the set of Home Improvement.
Okay, buddy. Let's see if you can nail this bad boy top to bottom first.
Okay.
Go. Well, it gets easy to see who won that one, Al.
At the Monster Sound Show, you might add the sound effects to a monster movie starring Martin Short. The art of Disney animation invites you to peek over the shoulders of Disney artists at work, breathing life into classic features like The Little Mermaid, Academy Award-winning Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and The Lion King. The fascinating backstage tour of the Disney Studios takes you from hometown America to New York, through the world's largest costume department, through sound stages where shows are in production. Shows like Star Search. Here, you'll go through real post-production operations and onto the set of one of nature's worst catastrophes.
As we went through the canyon, I got all wet. We went through the storm. But it felt good. It was nice and cool.
The Disney Studios is full of entertaining surprises. Here you can watch Aladdin parade down Hollywood Boulevard. Then stop in for a Broadway-style stage show and see the magic and the music of one of the world's great love stories come alive. It's Beauty and the Beast, live on stage. At the Disney Studios, you can actually talk to some of your favorite stars and witness handprint history in the making. On special nights, Sorcery in the Sky features a blockbuster fireworks finale that is the perfect conclusion to the ultimate day at the movies.
Watch your language item and check the laser cannons.
Star Tours is now offering convenient daily departures to the exotic moon of Endor. Come spend an afternoon or the entire
Well, the E-Box thought it was mine. Besides, I could be of great assistance as an interpreter.
Case announces these. All droids leaving the system must be cleared by customs control. Proof of ownership is required for all droid passengers.
Proof of ownership. We droids are made to suffer such indignities.
Well, don't worry. This is your navigator. No, I finished him hours ago. But thanks for trying to help me out. You have an... I've got to get back to work. Just keep the line moving, folks. I'm not programmed for my chit-chat. Family's here today. Glad you're fine. Sure. You know how I these days. And look, there's Dad.
We are experiencing unusual behavior for which you...
Hollywood, 1959. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. On an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story in the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
Continue down the hall.
Episode of The Twilight Zone. Stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and into a nightmare. That door is opening once again, and this time, it's opening for you. what to discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of the imagination, in the Tower of Terror. A warm welcome back to those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning. Something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
Today on our Backlot, they're filming some special effects tests. Now, Greg has pretty much a lot of pull around the area. He's been here for quite a long time, and he may be able to drive through in between sets. I'll let you know a little later on the tour. By the way, folks, feel free to film as much video and camera as you like, or shoot. Because on our backstage tour, you never know who or what you might see. Well, off to your immediate right is our prop warehouse, and just beyond that is our motor pool, one of our outdoor storage facilities. The bullet-ridden sedans you see were used in the film Dick Tracy, starring Warren Beatty, Al Pacino, and Madonna. Now, here's your first photo opportunity. If you look high in the sky off to your right, is the symbol of Disney-MGM Studios, the award-winning Earful Tower. Now, that tower stands a lucky 13 stories tall and is topped off by a set of Mickey Mouse ears. Each of those ears weighs over 5,000 pounds. Now, for all you trivia buffs, that's a hat size of 342 3/8. And we know this because during the holiday season, we top that tower off with a red stocking cannon. A little bit closer to the ground is airports around the country knew this Gulfstream one as the 234 Mickey Mouse, but here at the studios, we simply refer to it as the Mouse. Watt bought the plane in 1964 and used it to fly secret scouting missions over Central Florida in search for the perfect location of Walt Disney World. The two silver space pods there that we're passing were used in the Disney film Flight of the Navigator. And as we navigate this corner, the bungalows off to the left were used in production, where production crews uses their headquarters while filming at the studios. In recent weeks, we've had such things as the ABC sitcom Family Matters film their season finale. Off to the right is a small branch of our greenery department. Here we store plants, trees, and shrubs until they're ready to be used on set. Now, greenery is often used to hide what the camera isn't supposed to see. That's why we grow them in portable boxes so they easily can be transported from set to set. Now, if we use them in our sound stages, we must fireproof each leaf, branch, and twig. And that is because the intensity of the lights inside the sound stages. At the end of our greenery department is sculpted plants we call topiaries. Now, they're made of ficus leaves and sphagnum moss and take anywhere from 3 months to 10 years to develop, depending on size and shape. We have a cast of over 180 topiaries throughout our resort. Well, it looks like Greg's taking us into a section of the tour we call creative costuming. In costuming, it all starts out with the up to 180 artists design and manufacture costumes for our motion picture, television, and entertainment needs here at the Walt Disney World. In some of the display cases, you'll be able to see actual costumes worn by the actors and actresses in their represented production. Well, folks, it takes a lot more than a pretty costume to put on a great show. There's also technical sides to our studio, and that's where our lighting, audio, and camera departments come in. And you'll be able to see that off to your left. This is where we put together sophisticated equipment packages used by production crews on our sound stages and backlot. We also provide crews for such things as rock concerts, location shoots, and any other needs around the country. 10 years. Until it was used and modified for video production, our plane was recently hijacked on Soundstage 3 in the film Passenger 57 starring Wesley Snipes. Now, off to your left is our scenic shot where carpenters put together and maintain sets used on our backlots and soundstages. Currently, they're working on The Spirit of Pocahontas, which makes its theater debut June 23rd in our backlot theater. Well, our carpenters got a little crazy one day, and they filmed right here. That solar van you see was one of 3 identical props used in the film. Underneath the green canopy, you'll see our underwater special effects tank. Here, created for Terry Hulk Hogan in Thunder in Paradise, the bottom of that pool is actually carved out to look like the ocean floor. Well, it looks like we're going deeper into our backlot, into a street we call residential. Now, a lot of people say, Brian, I would love to come and live at Walt Disney World, but folks, before you pack your bags, take a look at the first house coming up on your right side. The yard says it all, open house. There are no insides or backs to any of these homes on the street. When Jim Varney was filming Ernest Saves Christmas, he used house number 242 for the exterior shot of Burns' house. Now, because different scripts call for different neighborhoods, we have 8 different styles of American architectural represented. On your left side, that pink Mercedes-Benz you see there was driven by Dolly Parton in Straight Talk. Okay, now we come to a Sophia. The exteriors of that house were filmed here, and the actual show was filmed in California. Now, if she wanted to answer the door, that would be quite a walk. The next home here is Alice's home in the Disney Channel's Adventures in Wonderland. And her right across the street on your right side is the Touchstone television hit sitcom Empty Nest, starring Richard Mulligan, Dinah Manoff, and my personal favorite, our 30-foot dog. And that was used in the Rocketeer. That's the Bulldog Cafe, where the flyers meet to eat. The small GB airplane you see there. In the film, Howard Hughes gave that to the Rocketeer. In reality, it's nothing more than a full-size prop that never quite got off the ground. Well, if you look straight ahead, it's actually modeled after an SR, that boat is actually modeled after an SR-71 Blackbird spy plane, and it's been flapped at speeds of over 70 miles an hour. That 1920 black Chrysler car with the green spokes was used in The Untouchables, starring Sean Connery and Kevin Costner. That big C-123 cargo plane was used in a film called Operation Dumbo Drop, starring Danny Glover, Ray Liotta, and Dougie Doug. That movie is set to release sometime this summer. Now, the military-looking vehicles you see along with this huge tank were used by director Steven Spielberg in the film Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. If you notice the rubber treads on the tank, and if you notice the treads, they're actually made of rubber. That was for the safety of the stuntmen and actors. The 3 blue Plymouths were used in the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Each time Detective Eddie Valent drove his girlfriend's Dolores car into Toontown and was blown up, then we would have to use another one. There was a total of 7 in production. The trolley car you see there is actually a bus modified to look like a trolley car. If you notice, the fiberglass steel wheels are actually fiberglass plates fitted over the tires of the bus. As we pass our executive yacht club, the pushcarts and battered bobsled was used in the 1993 film Cool Runnings, starring Dougie Doug and John Candy. The 2 futuristic cars, the blue and white ones, were used in the film Blade Runner, starring Harrison Ford. The small red car was used in Hardcastle and McCormick. Now, if you look across the canal, there's a backstage view of our residential street. If you notice, some of the architectural designs, such as the shingles, only come to where the camera can see. Now, that's an old Hollywood production trick we call saving money. And saving money we need to do because it looks like Greg has gotten us some clearance into here. They must be, yeah, it's about lunchtime for these guys, so we're going to be pulling in. We do ask that you remain seated because we will be pulling out a bumpy bridge. Please grab a hold of, you know, items like your cameras and purses and maybe your favorite small children. As we enter the canyon, I'd like to tell you a little bit about it. It was modeled after an actual canyon in Southern California, and it took our production crew nearly 6 months to develop. Now, that's a long time for one set, but if you consider the length of time it takes Mother Nature to put the whole thing together, it's really not that bad. We will be stopping in the canyon so that you guys all can take pictures and take a closer look at it. And I can tell you a little bit more about it. Well, you can't see it from here, but directly above your head is the platform where production crews mount their camera so they can shoot down into the canyon. Now that tanker truck you see there was actually stored in our boneyard. However, the production crew needed it for the set, so we couldn't drive across the ravine. So we had to hoist it up and over the canyon wall and back down into the canyon with a crane. The water dripping you see there they were probably testing a rain effect. Production crews often like to, there must be someone left. This is a rain effect I was telling you about. At any rate, they shoot it in a crisscross fashion about 20 feet over the canyon. To the eye of the two-dimensional camera, it actually appears to be raining throughout the entire canyon. If you notice closely. Scene 1, take 2. It looks like we're going to be in the scene, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on. But, guys, we're still in the canyon. As we exit the canyon, if you look off high on the right, you'll see forest range goggles. And by the way, they were playing last night. He may have needed them. As we exit the canyon itself is a steel structure covered in a wire mesh, then covered in a colored cement. We then hand carved the cement to look like natural rock formation. The yellow piping you see there was used to bring the fire and explosions you saw that water up and into the canyon. Now those air cannons are so powerful that if you brought them to New York City, stuck a basketball in them, you could shoot the basketball up and over the Empire State Building. The earthquakes you felt were created with hydraulic shaker tables underneath the cars. With the help of Hollywood production team, what seemed to be an out-of-control disaster was nothing more than a... We're now pulling into the studio showcase where we feature some costumes, awards, and props from some of your favorite movies and TV shows. Film movies like Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, Santa Claus, and Star Wars. And some of your favorite movies for all you home improvement fans, that'll be in there also. Please stay seated.
Ozzy is every out to one night. These will all be answered in this one. This is the movie North Pole does not want you to see. They have tried and they have failed to keep this information in the public. But here we are tonight. How gifts and what they're giving free little times to take a new country Disney-MGM Studios. Home Improvements 10 hour stars in Walt Disney Pictures' new release for the home. Children's
Yeah, so I read that somewhere. Some guy was in Oakland one day. He bought one pair. Like some guy that and he's letting them use them somewhere. Maybe he's letting them use them.
Hello, everybody. My name is Heather, and I'm proud to welcome you to the Great Movie Ride. I'll be taking you from this Hollywood soundstage right into the middle of the action of the greatest films ever made, beginning with the Hollywood of the 1930s to the top films of today. What better way to start things off than to look at those glamorous movie musicals? And no one produced more extravagant production award-winning film, Mary Poppins. Let's listen in. From the rooftops of London, we now move toward the unknown dangers that lurk in the shadows of the big city. This is the underworld, seen to such classic gangster films as The Public Enemy Star.
I'm telling you, very last time. Judge comes around, he's gonna leave you some beer, you're gonna take it. And you will kick in with the dog. And if you don't, somebody's gonna drop by here and kick your teeth out one at a time.
So who do you think you are? Whatever you say.
Look, the inside you see, and your fancy car is mine to get out of here, so me. I said scram out of here when you're gonna get like, here they come, boss! Get out your grinders! Go on, me and your saddle! They got
Sorry, boys, but it's time to go. I'll see you in church. What are you looking at?
I'd think about turning back if I was you. That is, if you want my opinion. But I reckon you ought to do what you think is best.
Now that we're in the clear, this is the perfect time for me to start collecting up all your valuables.
One by one, the crew had vanished, and somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waited to claim its victim.
I don't like the sound of that.
40. Remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Well, you got your good days, and you've got your bad days. This is definitely a... Once you get a load of that chunk of ice, come to Papa.
Don't, unbeliever, disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all leave your lives.
Well, hey, everybody, remember me? That just goes to show you that anything can happen in the movies. Okay, let's get on with our show. In the history of motion pictures, wherever it is, sometimes the action took place in a mummy's secret burial chamber. Here, unsuspecting explorers, like us, often met their doom. This is the Jungle of Tarzan, portrayed here by Johnny Weissmuller. Oh, man, that movie herself and as Jean and a lovely and talented chief doctor as herself.
Look, I'm not good at being noble. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world.
And here's Walt Disney's biggest movie star. Must be over the rainbow. One of the most beloved movies of all time, The Wizard of Oz.
Who killed the Wizard of East? Was it you? I
bumping up.
Get up and act it out first. So I want you all to be my acting coaches. Show me if this is Gaston. So, with Gaston, do this going up to Belle. Hi, Belle. Is that like Gaston? No, not really. How about this? Is this more like Gaston? Hello, Belle. Is that more like Gaston? Yeah, pretty much. Not strong, but you know. Telling everyone that the Indians, the savages, stole all the gold. And that's why he has none left for him. So we added this little mustache and goatee to give him that little more menacing look. He's got this very wide brim hat. Shaded in here. Brim there. A very undeserving little feather. Here he is in all his pompous, power-hungry, comical glory. He's the Lord Governor. Let's hear some boos for him now. John Ratcliffe. Ooh. Poor guy. Nobody likes him. We have a lot of, there's some similarities to other Disney heroines. As in Little Mermaid, Ariel has beautiful, long, flowing hair, which flows in the water, whereas Pocahontas' hair flows in the wind. And the wind has a very big part to play in the film. And when you see the film, you'll notice how much the hair plays a role in it, how much it comes alive. It's amazing how they had a team of animators just working on her hair, so they can get all the movements down. It's constantly moving.
As Walt Disney Pictures presents Disney animated feature film. It all started with one film. Ever since Steamboat was the biggest screen in the 1920s, people of all ages.
Thanks.
You'll see what it takes to turn rough, hand-drawn sketches into a beautiful feature-length animated film. In about 6 minutes, we're going to be heading into the first of the 2 theaters on our tour, so before we do, please take your time and look around at all the displays and exhibits while I tell you just a little bit about our showcase gallery. Pocahontas. Now, although the characters in Pocahontas are based on real-life figures, our version is more of a love story than a historical drama. Dude will be doing her singing. The music will be provided by Academy Award-winning composer Alan Menken, who previously won Oscars for his work on the Little Mermaid production of this film. Altogether, it took over 775 Disney artists, animators, and technicians almost 4 years and more than 1 million drawings to complete Pocahontas. Nearly 20 minutes of the film's total animation was completed right here in these are coveted by museums, galleries, and private collectors throughout the world. The artwork in this collection, we can see several of the Oscars that have been awarded to the Walt Disney Studios. Following the award-winning tradition of The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin, The Lion King just won 2 more Oscars, one for Best Original Score and the other for Best Original Song. That was Can You Feel the Love Tonight, bringing the total number of Academy Awards for display in our showcase gallery. You've all come at a great time. Our animators have recently begun work on the first animated feature that's going to be entirely made at our Florida studio. It's going to be called The Legend of Mulan. It'll be our staff has nearly tripled in size since the doors first opened at the Disney-MGM Studios on May 1st, 1989. We still have a few minutes before we head into the first theater, folks, so please take your time and look around. If you have any questions?
God help you if you're wrong. If I'm wrong, then you're right or
Yeah, those strings on the sides pull them real tight. Trust me on this one. Now our scene begins when Ken rocks the pilot house to simulate movement on the high seas. To make it more believable, we'll add some rain. And in a moment, I'll 2, 3. Stop it! And cut. Nice job. For the SS, totally sinkable. In our action-packed adventure, all hands on deck. Are you ready, Captain? Then get those binoculars up because here we go. You're on patrol in the deepest, darkest region of our special effects water tank when off in the distance you spot a battleship. That's right, it's over this way, Captain. You run a torpedo to the battle section. Fire 1, Captain. Nice shot. Unfortunately, it was one of ours. Now look what you've done. Enemy planes coming in at 10 o'clock. Down, Captain, down. Boy, Captain, I sure am glad that's over with. We're in it. Well, Tim, it looks like you survived that enemy air attack. But I'm afraid you still have not survived the revenge of Skipper Melanie. Look off. Nice shot, Melanie. All right, we're now going to play back Captain Duck's explosive performance in super slow.
Hey there, folks. Welcome to our workshop. This is where the wizards of art and technology create illusions you find on big movie screens. It all starts off with a storyboard. Afterwards, detailed miniature sculptures and drawings are created and uses guides for large and full-scale props like Auntie, from what you're showing the kids over there. Now, props like Auntie are brought to...
Now, here's the scene. You're on top of this giant bee. You're flying through the backyard. It's the scariest ride of your life. When I say action, I want you to wave your arms, kick your feet, act like you're really scared. Cameras ready. And action! Wave those arms, guys. Kick those feet. If you look at the bee, you see remain stationary on the floor. Tag, I'll look at those monitors. You'll see how our computer-assisted camera makes it appear that the bee's flying.
He finds out what we're up to.
Well, we don't have to tell him, do we?
There is nothing to worry about.
No, nothing. Just our entire future.
Oh, pish posh. We'll merely invite this lovely audience to be our guests for dinner.
All of them. There's so many.
Calm yourself, Codsworth, and keep it simple.
What are you talking about? What's going on? Come on, Mom.
Come along, Chip, dear.
Oh, dear.
No need to worry.
We'll keep it simple.
Hi.
Stop! Stop it, I say. Do you hear me? All of you. I said quiet! If we're going to do it, then let's do it.
But of course, we must make them feel welcome. Invite you to relax. Pull up and...
Need I remind you that your 21st birthday will be here soon?
I know that. Perhaps she has come to break the spell.
Remember, you must learn to love another and earn their love in return.
I know. And then we might all be human again.
Yes, human again. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very good.
How lovely.
A human again. Wow! Oh no.
I thought I told you never to come here.
I just wanted to find out what was
It's none of your business.
Please, stop!
You shouldn't have come to the West Wing.
And you should learn how to control your temper.
I can't help it.
Well, how do you know if you don't even try?
Say something nice to her.
Try to act like a gentleman.
I apologize.
Safe until his head is mounted on off with us, you against us. I say we rid the village of this beast. Who's with me? I am! Let your touch, let your march, screw your courage to the sticking place. We're counting on this house to lead the way. To a mist, to a wood, we're within a haunted castle, something swimming that you don't see every day.
simply just a little change. Small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, ever just as sure as the sun will rise, certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and
Just stay there 1 second.
Right.
says it's true. There's a certain amount of risk and danger in all the stunts we do here. That's right. And that's why we depend so much on our crew, because, well, they make us look good. That's right. They back us up all the time, and teamwork's what it's all about, right? That's right. Yeah. Hey, Chris, I gotta talk to the director about this next scene, right? All of these stunts are real, as are the risks involved in performing them. The cast and crew are trained professionals, and you're gonna be seeing a lot of Incredibles. Wade. How you doing? What's your name? Joe. Joe, having a good time? Oh, excellent. Good. I need a volunteer. Joe, sometimes an extra will do something really great and get a bigger part in the film. You're doing great. I was talking to the director, and he said he's never seen anything like this before. Tears in his eyes. Ready? Thank you. Thank you. Roll cameras. Rolling. And speed.
Tower 16, 113 Apple, Tower Chase, take 1 mark.
Truck's hot! Playback! Background action! And action! Come on, Mary!
and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disney-MGM Studios is proud to present Sorcery in the Sky. Lights. Camera. Action. On the eve of November 13th, 1940, and in the very same theater where Mickey Mouse made his debut only a dozen years before, Walt's dream finally came true. A 3-year effort to marry animation to classical music and the